my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah.
Hi! If there was like a 3-second time lapse at the start of the video, I was gonna explain why. I'm gonna explain why. I don't know where most of it went. It just kind of like poof. I don't know. I don't know what happened. Anyways, here we are. This is where we're at. I wanted to show you guys something. We have a small problem. Huge problem, actually. Dozer, move. Up. Huge problem. Our lack of equipment and lack of money is making this the huge problem. Otherwise, it might not really be a huge problem, but it kind of is. So, let me show you. We're just gonna... the dozer might help us here, but I think it's still a huge problem. Okay, so we're just gonna drop our blade here. We're gonna clear this away. We're just gonna shove this over the wall here. And the problem's gonna start to show itself here. Hold please. This might take a second. I had this all prepared, but I saved my game really quick, and then I reloaded, and then I ended up about 10 minutes backwards. Don't know what happened there. Anyways, can't trust the saving anymore. Do it like 57 times. Actually, how far? Oh yeah, we're good. I didn't lose any money or anything. It was just this. I already did this part. But yeah, look at this. You see that? This is no bueno. This is no good. This is not... I was initially, when I was digging this out, I was like, oh neat, what is that? And then it kind of clicked in my head my head, and I was like, oh, I bet that's a rock. And previously it wasn't that big of an issue, mainly because it just kind of popped out with whatever you were digging, because it was like smaller. Like if you're doing a lithium vein. Do not make a mess, big chunks, please. Just, yeah, go away. I'm just trying to scrape this clean here. So you guys have an idea, because I tried to cut this all down with the excavator, like I've been doing in this road section here. And, yeah, this, like, whole area is rock. I'm pretty confident it's not, like, the bottom of the game, because that hole keeps going down where that vein is. So, yeah. One thing I'm curious to test is if this ripper is going to do anything about it. Otherwise, we're either going to have to buy dynamite, which doesn't seem very sustainable with the price of it and how much money you're actually going to make. What I'm thinking is we sell the stuff we don't need, or that we just don't use. So I'm thinking I'm going to sell the fuel truck, and I'm going to sell the front loader for now. We'll buy it back eventually, but in the meantime, we're just not using it that much, so I don't think it'll be detrimental if we get rid of it. So I'm just trying to get... I had it pretty cleared before. You can't completely clear it, I don't think. But just so we have like a good test base here. I'm gonna do like one more push right here. Just to see. Yeah. You can get it a little cleaner than this, but... Okay, so this is like the biggest dozer we can get, I'm pretty sure. Obviously we can't just push it, right? So... what we're gonna do... we gotta pick the blade up first. Okay. We're gonna whip around, bring it around town. I haven't seen anybody else encounter this, by the way. All the videos I watch a lot of this game, just to see what other people are up to. Haven't seen anybody else hit this yet, so... Oh, okay. It's looking good. I don't entirely know the fundamentals of the Ripper angle. We're gonna do it like this. We're gonna go all the way down and then kick it back and drive forward. Oh god. And then bring it up. And I don't know, hit another, because I don't know how it works in the game, how wide it is when you pull, like how many passes I'm gonna have to make to move it, basically. Okay, so we're gonna lift this back. I mean, we could just like cheese it and drop it down in the ground and spin in circles, but yeah, let's see. Okay, so obviously that did something, right? So if we just go flat top here, we're probably going right over that channel I just made. We kind of like dig in here. No, we're still just kind of clearing the dirt. We might have to like do a whole bunch, but if that's the process it takes to do this with the Ripper, I'm kind of like, I don't know, I'm not sure entirely what's gonna happen here. I don't know, I feel like the Ripper's just kind of a meme. I'm not entirely sure. We need a little more room here to work with. Okay. I'm not completely familiar with the Ripper controls. Okay. Yeah, we don't have a lot of wiggle room here. It's the downside of buying the biggest equipment you can think of right off the bat. Do we really even need to pick it up? Let me just pick the blade up. Yeah. I mean, it's doing something. But I don't know, is this stuff just despawning? Or is it going back in? Let's take a squiz here. That looks like it's despawning. I think we did enough right there. We should be able to cut that, right? If it's all ripped and broken up, you would think we'd be able to chop this. So we're just gonna drop it. No, nothing. Absolutely nothing. There's one chunk. Except that wasn't, yeah, look. It just doesn't care. So, am I to understand this is what we accomplished with the Ripper? Well, okay, you're in the way. That's what the, and look, I can just, look, it never happened. Okay, so, what my plan is, I don't really have a good plan. Yeah, and this rock is like this whole area. Before I reloaded, I thought I saved. Guess I didn't. This whole area is rock, pretty much right here. I didn't blow into the walls too much, but yeah, this is all rock. So, I don't know, and the excavator won't do it. I tried. As you can see right there, and right there, it just kind of stopped the excavator. So, okay, yeah, so what I'm thinking, we sell the fuel truck, we sell the front end loader, and then we do some quick math to see how much we would need if we sold our excavator to buy like the EXB, and then have the, we need to be able to buy a bucket, and we need to be able to buy a jackhammer for the EXB. So, yeah, we're gonna try and execute that. If I do some math here and we don't have enough, which I'm pretty sure we're not going to, we might have to go to a different vein for a little bit. And then come back to this one. So, I'm gonna figure that out and I'll let you guys know. Alright, I've been doing a little bit of testing. So I do have this vein of lithium and whatever over here, but it's kind of a mess. due to some previous events, we've kind of turned it into a crap pile right now, and it would be a lot of work to remove the overburden. So, I came over here, and I did some coal loads, and honestly, they went okay. I was getting about $8 a truckload, which isn't particularly great. Some of those last truckloads we had that may or may not have been in a time lapse, out of the bottom of that pit before we hit the rock, I was getting $60,000 and $80,000, which was absolutely crazy. I thought, anyways. So we're gonna back up here. This road's a wee bit steep. I might clean that out a wee bit here. I did sell a bunch of our stuff. We are at 1.2 million. I sold everything I could. So I have the dozer, the loader, and the excavator, and this is what we're working with. I don't know. We're gonna see here how this goes. Excavator's a wee bit slippy until we get this chewed out properly. I think this is coal. Is this coal? I don't know. I took one truckload and it was worth like 12 G's. So, I don't know. We can just find a spot here. I know there are lithium veins on this hill. I think it's just more about how far do I want to drive to. That's the other thing. That was a great scoop. Phenomenal. We're falling. Okay. I don't know. If we want to do this quick, we should probably hit a lithium spot. I know there's some up here. I'm just not 100% sure which one it is. So we're just going to have to go poke around, I think. I think this is coal, right? Oh, goodness, the camera is really far away. I need to, like, visually compare. No. So is this... Oh, wait. Maybe? Maybe this is gravel? Because I think... I can't see them both of them. Oh yeah, this is coal. Yeah. Okay. Where are you going, excavator? Where are you going, buddy? Alright. This might be the lithium vein. Let's go up a little bit. There's no veins right here. Right? No, that's not a vein. I don't think. I can't remember where hybrid steel is. I think he was farther up. Maybe up here? That's a long freaking drive to dump a truck. That is a long ways. Ooh, what's that? Can we zoomy? Come on, camera. Go, zoomies. God, there's so much up here, though. I think by the time we get that far, I'm hoping conveyor belts will be fixed and established a little better. I'd be willing to see what this one is. Or anything on the hillside other than our pit. In our pit. Okay. Nothing over here. Okay, where was that one? Just to the right of the road? Alright, onward. We're stuck. We're stuck on an invisible thing. We're stuck on an invisible thing again! What kind of game is this? I'm kidding. Oh, God, I reset the excavator earlier because I was too lazy to drive it. That's better. We won't talk about the yellow hat on the dump truck. That's, that's intentional. Yeah, totally. That's intentional because he's wearing a hard hat. Yeah. Alright, let's see what this is. Ooh, yeah. That's it. That's the good stuff right there. Bullseye. Okay, hold on. Well, okay, wait. Squirrel. Okay, now hold on. I've had some people mention, and I've seen some people talk about it, when you just floor the truck, the stuff isn't as likely to fall out. It seems to be the case sometimes, not always. Oh, like that. Or if you lag at all, yeah, you get the jitters like that. I don't know. It's a decent proposal right now. I don't trust it enough, so I try to drive backwards where I can, just to be safe. Okay, this should be a really good load here. I'm pretty sure this pocket dips under the ground and then goes over there too, so it is not a small boy by any means. Okay, we're gonna have to deal with the sliding for a little bit. This is a good pocket. But it doesn't change how I feel about the other one we've been at forever, because I want to hit the bottom. Obviously, this is a minor setback. Having to get a jackhammer. Hopefully the jackhammer works better than the... You know what would be smart? Is if I'd go into a test world and try the jackhammer first, just to make sure it actually does what I think it's going to do. But I'm also just not entirely sure how... Hold on. We're lagging? Okay. How it's going to do what I'm thinking. If it just changes the state of it and it turns into like this rock. Because obviously this is rock right here, but it's crushed already. So, yeah, I don't know. That's what I would assume is happening, because right now it's hard, solid rock. We use the jackhammer, it turns it into crushed rock. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking happens, and then we can just scoop it. Because it doesn't have the rocky texture, it's just smooth, and there's nothing else to it. So, I thought this kept going this way. Hopefully it doesn't just plummet straight down like the other one we're working at. Okay, we're gonna go dump this. Oh. This is gonna get messy. Oh god. Frames? 0. Okay. This isn't a bad... Stop it. Okay. If we just floor it, it'll lock it all down, right? That's kind of how that works. I imagine that was the intention when they implemented it. But the minor stutters you get causes everything to move. So I don't know if there's like a speed or a throttle percentage. Oh, see how it's locked? Look at that. Oh. That's, I deserved that. There's no argument. I 1,000,000% deserved that. Can we wiggle our way out of this? That sucks. It's like a roly poly. What am I thinking of? It's like the caterpillar from A Bug's Life. Like when he gets flipped on his back, he's like, "Oh, he can't help me. Somebody help me get up." I'm sorry. Okay, we're clearly in a catastrophic situation here. What am I doing? Brain rescue? What are we gonna do about this? I'm not gonna drive the excavator all the way over here. We're just gonna bulldoze it and zigzag around it? Yeah, we're gonna do that. Bye, helicopter! I'm sorry, dirt. I'm sorry, all the good lithium that was in here. I'll just tuck you over here for now, and we'll come back and see you again one day. Or not, or you can just despawn and go away forever. That's fine. Okay, that's, Whoa! Okay. Anything cool over here? Oh, hold on, we're lagging. Woo! That was a solid... the day reset lag, that's a big problem. And sometimes I think the game crashed. Like, I was just sitting there for, I don't know, it wasn't 5 minutes, but it was a pretty decent amount of time. Take me back. I was seriously about to try and get my clip out of that. Am I still, hold on, am I still recording? Okay, I am. Yeah, I was gonna try and salvage my clip because if the game crashes and I didn't hit the stop recording button, I lose it, and I would have been just absolutely upset. Yeah, I sat there for 2 or 3 minutes though. That's a safe number for sure to say. And I was about to give in, and then it clicked right when I was about to Alt F4. Okay. We're going to get a good, solid truckload, and we're not going to spill it. This is messy. I know I just cut this slot out, but if I can just make it somewhat decent. We're gonna go wide for a little bit too on our scoops and get some dirt out of the way. So we can build ourselves a pad. Don't fall in the hole today. How far over does this go? Surely it just stops right here. I will say, it is a little nice having the scenery out here. And it's not just like dirt walls. You guys will have to let me know too if you're getting bored of seeing that same vein. We could definitely consider changing it up and having a few different veins going that we could just go work on. This game has so much infrastructure work too that needs to be done. I would like to get a road grader too at some point. Alright, we're getting a little ballsy with this truck after the last one. Yeah. Alright, time to start going to town for a little bit.
I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, not likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me. The following grows, they know how to ignite me. Call me CEO, I've been running right, see. And I ain't playing games, I create my own lane, making pleasure out of pain, turning losses into gains. I'm the boss, I'm making change. I've been rocking this exchange, popping off and risking things, gonna make a f***ing name. I just wanna be famous, but I don't want that cheap fame. No, I'm not that vain.
Wow. Did you guys see that? Holy cow, $101,000 for that load? That was crazy. I've never seen that much. That's awesome. So the time lapse is still rolling as we speak. I made a discovery. If the truck is above 10 kilometers an hour, it locks in the bed, whatever is sitting in there. That's pretty neat. At first I wasn't initially sure, but to check, well, okay, one thing makes it kind of obvious, is when you drop below 10 kilometers an hour, your game lags for a second, and then all the dirt moves. So there definitely is a locking system in place. It's just not great because of the speed you have to maintain. I think that's the only deficit to it. Otherwise, it would be like awesome. And it is helping me a lot since I have to drive a long ways down these roads to get to the point. I just have to make sure I don't, tip over. So, I'm kind of worried. This vein looks like it's heading south. Yeah. I don't know. So we're just gonna keep doing our thing here. I kind of want to do a spiral cut. I really do. The only problem is I don't... I guess I stopped the road right there. I don't want to overlap this road, like where this coal vein is over here. I don't want to make an entrance for that coal vein. That's going to ruin the integrity of the road. So, like, I kind of did the same thing with this one. Oh my gosh. Just get out of the hole. Are you gonna stay? No, you're not. Park. Okay. I think I'm gonna try and use the dozer to clear the roughage up top here instead of going to cache it. What I should be doing is when I'm bringing this road down, when I get to my bottom point, or let's call it a layer, I guess. Like here it's easy to decipher it because it's dirt and then it goes into pay dirt, is I should stop, make it flat, and then doze out and clear enough area for me to maneuver and double back to the pit. Might take a little longer, it might eat up a little more time, but I think it'll be alright. Actually, I'm gonna stop this. Okay. What I don't want to do is backfill this hole. Like that. And we're gonna just cut. Oh crap. Okay, then we come back over to the road. Because we'll get that last bit with the excavator just so we're not knocking stuff in. And we got the road a little narrow right here. Gonna go down. Actually, I should go straight. I don't know if you guys can tell, the game is kind of laggy right now. I should restart, and that would probably deal with it. But I'm just going to power through it. Alright, what do you guys think? I think this is a pretty solid plan. The only problem I can really see with the plan is we would end up having a road that's like 90 miles long. That would be the only downside, which is probably why real open pit mines spiral. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. Ideally, we would only chase this vein until we have enough money to buy another dozer, which, if I sell this one, it would give me about enough to buy it, I think, what I want, and then I need the money to buy the attachments too, so I'll have to look into that again and do the calculations, but this seems like a pretty solid plan. Another complication would be if we hit another vein going the direction of this current incline. But in the meantime, we're gonna keep scratching away here and see where it takes us.
I just wanna be greatness. 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 Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste me, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate me, I'm going off every chance I get. I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit.
Alright guys, this video ran a little bit long. Just a little bit. I guess we made some moves today. If you count selling some of our stuff that we weren't really using anyways, we chipped out the loan pretty good. We're down to 771,000. I think we could probably get this tackled here in the next day. I don't know, this vein's going a little rough for me. I probably just need to get used to this setup and how I have this going and keep it refined. Keeping this wall wide enough is definitely a big thing, because I'm not really able to spin around. I can right there, but when I was up here I had to cut this back because I could not spin, so I had to keep scooting back and forth. But it just needs refined, fine-tuned a little bit. I have like the next 3 or 4 days off work, so I'm gonna try and chip out some really long time lapses for you guys. It's hard when I'm doing the time lapses. I think, oh, this is gonna be a good 5-minute time lapse, but when I spend 3 or 4 hours digging and then I edit it, it can turn into like 60 seconds once I'm done putting it together. And when you adjust the time on it, it's like basically the difference between like 1/100th of a second can just completely change the appearance of it. It can go from kind of smooth to like really choppy, just with that small change that most people, you wouldn't think, would even notice. So I'm going to try and get some longer time lapses out for you guys. We're definitely going to get some more gameplay here in this coming week, and I am still trying to get episodes out pretty much every single day. Obviously it's probably not necessary. I just enjoy playing the game so much, and I enjoy editing videos too. It's a fun part of it. So we're gonna keep plugging away, and we're gonna keep breaking ground, and hopefully we don't run out of ore. Okay, I'm sorry for that one. Alright, we'll see you guys in the next one.
That's why I'll make it to the top, yeah.